Here we have a problem to find area of a region enclosed by the following curve. So first thing is I want to see how the graph of this looks. So I plotted on my calculator. I put r is equal to 2 plus sine 4 theta. Just want to remind you guys, if you want to plot it on the calculator as a polar, make sure that on your mod, polar is highlighted like that. And when you do that, when you hit Y, it is going to come into the R format. So the graph of this looks like this. I'm going to pick it up and plot it on my whiteboard. Now, this is the graph. This is a pretty looking graph. It goes from all 0 to pi to all the way back to 2 pi, right? Full circle. I know this graph is not very symmetric with respect to x-axis or y-axis, but you can observe that if I just find from 0 to pi by 2, each portion has that kind of the similar area. So if I just find the red area and multiply it by 4, I should be able to get the whole area, right? So I'm going to only work on the red part. How do I work on the red part? By integrating on 0 to pi by 2. So let's look at our formula. The area of the region bounded by r equal to f theta. R is 2 plus sine 4 theta from alpha to beta. In our case, we're going to do from 0 to pi by 2 because we are only working on the fourth quadrant. The formula is half r square because it's f theta square. So that is 2 plus sine 4 theta whole square, integrate with respect to theta. So we want to find area of the whole graph, right? So how do you find the whole graph? You multiply this area by 4 because that is only in the first quadrant. And now you can see that 2 can cancel 4 into 2. So what we have is 2 integral from 0 to pi by 2. We can open this square using the formula a plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So that is going to be 4. 4 plus 4 sine 4 theta plus sine square 4 theta. Now we know 4 sine theta is easy to integrate. The only problem is sine square 4 theta we don't have a direct formula for. So we can convert sine square theta is 1 minus cosine double theta by 2. So we can use this to integrate sine square theta. Let's work in it. 2 integral from 0 to pi by 2. 4 we are not going to touch because we know how to integrate that. 4 sine 4 theta we are not going to touch. But this portion can be written as 1 minus cosine of double of the angle. Angle is 4 theta, so now it will become 8 theta because we need to double it. Divided by 2. Integral with respect to theta. Okay, let's integrate it now. Integral of 4 is 4 theta. Integral of 4 sine 4 theta is negative because sine theta is integral is negative. 4 cosine 4 theta by 4 plus half is outside. Integral of 1 is theta minus cosine's integral is sine 8 theta by 8. We have done the integral, therefore the limits are going to be written on the right hand side. So all you have to do is put in the limits now. So how do we put in the limits? We put the upper limit minus the lower limit. When I put the upper limit, 4 times pi by 2 minus 4 cosine 4 times pi by 2. This 4 is just cancelled, so I don't even need to write this 4. Plus half pi by 2 minus sine 8 times pi by 2 by 8. Okay. When I put 0, this is going to become 0. Cosine 4, 0 is 0. this is going to become 0 and sine 0 is going to become 0. So I don't really need to write that. So let's work on that. 2, this is 2 pi. Cosine 2 pi. 2 pi is 1. Pi by 2 times half is pi by 4. Sine 4 pi is 0, so I don't need to write that. Minus minus plus 1. So what do we have? 2 outside. 2 pi plus pi by 4 is 9 pi by 4. The answer is going to be 9 pi by 2. That is the area of the whole region shaded.